Okay, so here's the three starting names. I'm just going to put one by each name each time. Pretty weird trying to grab a piece of paper through a camera, you can't quite see what you're doing.
See me on Friday.
I'm going to ask my beautiful assistant Jackson to come over and give me a hand. Just wanted to hold the camera for me whilst I open them. So if you could just hold that and face the piece of paper that I had the last few teams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 7. That brings the teams. Alright, so I'm going to start from the left hand side and we'll work our way across. So,
I'm an independent adjudicator.
What am I supposed to be filming?
Him doing the teams.
just these.
Oh, right.
First name out the bag is me, which is brilliant. Second name, and joining my team is Danny Headford.
Is he any good?
He's a good goalkeeper.
Yeah, okay, that's a start for any team.
Oh, that's the one.
Edward Quigley.
By the way, you can't see any of these names.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, he's
Can you focus? What should I focus on then?
Okay.
Player 3. This will be the third of the 4 spaces we have left to join.
Is that what it says? I thought it said their names on it.
Yeah, no, these do. So these have got names on. I'm not just making it up. That one says Ed Quigley. I know the focus is awful. And that one says Danny. Apparently.
Take off the cover.
I don't think this is gonna. I think I'm still gonna be accused of rigging here.
Take off the cover.
Take off your cover. Oh.
Take off your call, Jackson. Take off your call. The next one out of the bag is Mr. Wesley McDonald. Wes McDonald. Yeah? Any focus with how we're doing?
Ain't happening. Ish.
Next one out of the bag is Scott Kerr. Well, I've never met, but he's a friend of Daniel's, so he is coming. Next up is Mr. Ricky Chawla. Okay, that's team 1 done. So team 1 is myself, Ricky Garcher, Edward Quigley, Wes McDonald, Scott Kerr, Danny Headford, Ricky Chawla, and the third player to apply of the 4 spaces left.
Shit team.
First up in team 2 is Mr. Alex Luca, otherwise known as Mr. Alex 49. Sorry about people actually doing work in the background. I do apologise, this is an actual working office. Next up in that team is Mr. Alex McKenzie. So the 2 Alexes in one team so far.
Could get confusing.
Could, except they've got surnames, which always helps.
Alright.
Someone called Chris, I think he'd work that out. Mr. Aaron Gartan.
Oh, can they all be like A names? That'd be amazing.
We're up to 3 A's so far. In that team is Mr. David Story. Yeah, well done, David. You've ruined the AAA Alliance. Mr. Timothy Holborough, which you'll be happy to know I've spelt right this time.
Not that it matters.
Yeah. Not that you can see. Next up is Mr. John Hill.
Lad. That's it. Lad. Right.
And the last player in that team is Homeless Fives. Mr. Sean Mahoney. So team 2 is Sean Mahoney, John Hill, Tim Holborough, David Story, Aaron Gartan, Alex Luca and Alex McKenzie, which tells me by default there's going to be 3 unanimous players in the last team, which starts with Mr. Richard Dunmore.
Of course, yeah, all the people you need to get in are going to be all in this team.
Yeah, so Mr. Daniel Clancy.
Good luck to that team.
Maybe I should have just done the names and then added the 4 players, one to each team after, but that's what it is. They might get amazing players, who knows. Mr. Terry Shaw.
Tell, legend.
Bearded wonder. Player 2 will be in this team.
Awesome player.
Yeah, I've heard he's fantastic. On Pro Evo, they've all got the bald heads, but player 1 and 2, maybe 4, probably the best 3, I'd say. Player 4 is also in this team, so
Incredible player.
You've lucked out again.
That could be Santi Cazorla, you never know.
That it is.
This one is Mr. Harry Napier. And then the last one, I'm going to take a wild stab in the dark at player 1.
Player 1.
And it's player 1.
Player
Alright,
one.
so that's the last team. The last team is Daniel Clancy, Richard Dunmore, player 4, player 2, Terry Shaw, player 1, and last and definitely least, Mr. Harry Napier. Alright? And that concludes today's draw of the 3 teams for the Home Spies. Cheers.